Hello again. Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Valhelsia. So since the last episode, it hasn't been a ton of time on here, though it has been a ton of time since we have been over to our colony, which is where we're going to kind of pick up a bit of work today. There is a few changes around the colony since the last time that we were over here. Of course, we got the builder up to a tier 4, and I've since got that up to a tier 4. Right now he's upgrading the sawmill. That's only going to be a level 2, but I was like, oh yeah, I need to get that upgraded so I can put in some more recipes. Also, this has been upgraded since the last episode, and I did a little bit of work around here, but at the moment I've kind of got to wait until we get up to max tier buildings before, like we'd mentioned before, I've got to wait till it gets up to max tier buildings before I can really start pushing a lot of decor and stuff. So that way we can make adjustments to the structures and them not get overwritten when they're updated. The builder over here is a tier 4 as well, so they can support up to the tier 4 buildings, and that house right there is also a tier 4. Most of these, like I said, just take sea pickles and occasionally prismarine. The town center did take sea lanterns. So, and then over at the university, you will notice that some things have changed. First up, if we open this up, you can see the entire GUI here has changed quite a bit, and there's been some added things. I believe some added things to this. I know there's some new structures, like if we pull up this, there is the mystical site, there is the graveyard, so at least a few new things. Of course, we hadn't gone through everything that was available before, so I'm not entirely sure what all has been added. I also know there's been some new decorations, which we're going to be covering those here soon, as well as an entirely new build style, which is pretty exciting. I have seen it in a test world. I had to check it out whenever it was first added, and it's quite exciting. It's something we're going to be building with as another mine colony. So I'd like to start kind of turning our attention towards, I mean, we still have a lot of work to do, but I would like to start turning our attention over towards getting some things in place to start finishing out our colony. Because we do have a world upload coming up, I would like to get this town places decorated and things cleaned up and stuff that we really need the tier 5 buildings to do. Now, that's not to say that we'll have it all done by the time the world upload comes out, but I would like to start getting this colony to a point that we can start considering it done, or start moving towards that, and maybe start on another colony, as well as building kind of our mod building within this, because I want our colonies, since we're gonna have a few of these, I'd like to have different colonies that maybe have different mods in them. So maybe one that has mechanism featured in it and stuff, and our colonies to have different purposes. We're still gonna have a lot of the same buildings, but maybe have ones that specialize in more so in certain things and stuff. Also, the plantation is now at a point that it can farm 2 things. There was a research there to allow us to farm 2 things. So right now we're farming sugarcane and cactus from this farm. So, and that way, kind of our bamboo stays really tall for decorative purposes, and bamboo's easy enough to farm that I'm kind of like, well, I'd rather have cactus, to be honest. So what we're going to do today, I got a few things on me here, and I actually forgot to grab another emerald. 1 second here. Okay, and also one thing I did do is do a little bit more enchanting. It was right up in the comments on the enchanting episode that the reason we couldn't put indestructible on stuff wasn't due to enchantability, but because of unbreaking. Totally makes sense. So I did make some new armor and got it enchanted. So protection 4 soulbound there, protection 3 step height. And then here we got multi-jump 3, protection 3, depth strider 3, aqua affinity, feather falling 4. All of that I got except for feather falling 4 off of just a default enchantment table enchant. So that's kind of nice. And I also have a bow here with soulbound, power 3, and volley. So not too bad. But let's go ahead. I would like to start off by getting ourselves a couple warp stones, and one of these we're going to go ahead and convert this into a waystone. Just so that we've got one for today, and that way we'll have access to that if we need it. So let's go ahead and just make ourselves 16 Eyes of Ender, and we're going to sit out and see if we can find ourselves a Stronghold today. And we're just going to kind of Mary Poppins it out and about. Oh, and Mousy's Mobs, you'll notice, has been added to the pack. And we do occasionally get these wyverns flying around. They're really not too bad because the sword wrecks them. There we go. And my guards kind of make short work of them as well. So there is that. Oh, this has a woodcutter thing going on. Interesting. Okay, so let's toss this out. We're going to be headed off in this direction. It's actually kind of funny because multi-jump, I mean, a boat would be faster here for sure. But multi-jump means I never actually have to hit the water, which is kind of nifty. Okay, yeah, we're still going off in this direction. Looks like we broke our very first one. Nope, it looks like we've turned. Now I gotta figure out where, there it is. Yeah, it looks like we turned off in that direction now. Just going straight west, so we're probably getting kind of close. But I stopped here for a second because we came across a desert temple. And I'd like to see what's in here. We got a thorn pendant, has a chance to damage attackers. Light gray rune, 4-leaf clover, pink rune. We got a flame pendant, chance to light attackers on fire. Supply chest, yeah, we'll take it. Light gray rune, another flame pendant. I don't know if there's any use for the, no. Nothing beyond just the normal stuff. And a universal attractor. Okay. And maybe I'll have space for that, we'll see. Because some of this stuff won't be in my inventory when we get to the Ender Dragon, so. Yeah, I've already got a thorn pendant on, so those pendants aren't going to prove crazy useful for us, but we lost another one. That's 3 down, but I think we're getting pretty close to the Stronghold, so. What is this structure? Do a little bit of exploration today, that'll be good. Oh, it sounds like we have mobs inside. Yeah, it's a husk spawner. Aloe bundles. And yucca gateau. Okay. Ah, there is something down here. Dispenser with yucca juice and rosewood sapling. There it's saying below it. Do I want the... Yeah, I want the rosewood sapling. Oh, there's road runners. Huh. Rattlesnakes. I don't trust those. Oh, there's a desert temple. Might have been quicker to teleport to the Guardian Temple at this point. Because I've went kind of on a little bit of a trek so far. Armed only with my umbrella. I really like this umbrella, though. Just kind of having that Mary Poppins slow fall thing going on. It's kind of nice. Alright. I'm just going to enter from over here, I guess. Okay, so what all do we have? We have a whole bunch of stuff, looks like. Green runes, magenta runes. Another 4-leaf clover. I really don't need these extra necklaces, I don't guess. I'm going to leave them. I can always come back later and get them. Depth Strider 3, I don't need that. At least at the moment. Whoopee Cushion increases the wearer's flatulence. And, alright, that's it. Let's go ahead and make a waypoint here, and we're just going to put Temple. And so, down the road, I may come back and just hit this one up. but at least at the moment, there's nothing in there that I really need. So, oh, now we're heading straight down, and it can't be very far. So we should be actually pretty close to the Stronghold at this point. Yep, and now we're going back over in this direction. Okay, so, oh, it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're pretty much right on top of it at this point. Oh no, it went over here. But it's got to be right down inside this river. So, oh yeah, I can see it on the map here. Here we go. Oh wait, this ain't Whoa! Is this some kind of new stronghold? Oh, I hope so. It seems like maybe it could be a stronghold mod. I mean, it's not like a new vanilla stronghold, because I know the strongholds in 1.16 are just old, you know, the old strongholds. So, oh, I hope this is a stronghold mod. This place looks massive. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, sweeping edge. Okay, let's go ahead and just dump all of our runes into here, and some of this other stuff like string. We'll go ahead and check through the library real quick. Kind of light this up. Oh, there's a chest over here with Outlaw and Gourmand. And I may end up having to, I may put more stuff into this for now. But for right now, let's go ahead and just explore this out a little bit. And see what we can come across. So, I guess it's not going to be, like, straight to the end for this stronghold. Normally, I just bum rush through all this because it's not exciting, but this looks like it might be kind of interesting. Go. Oh, we got an armory back here. I like those banners. That's a cool design. And we'll have a waystone to this place, so I'm not going to worry too much about looting everything, you know? Because we'll always just be able to warp back over and kind of take our time looting everything that we want to loot. I hear mobs, but it seems like there's another layer below us as well. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah. Okay, so back into here. This is like the main hall. Oh yeah, and there's the lower floor. And we came in right in there. So we'll go ahead and try to clear out this area a little bit. Cakes and rice. This is like food. I do want those torches though. And I'll take this coal. Oh, what was that? Projectile protection 4 and true shot 2. Ender pearl. Oh, this is so much nicer of a stronghold. Like, it really is. Hey! That looks like the end portal back there. Okay. Let me dump off some of this, like, assorted junk that I'm building up, like Wraith Hearts. All this stone and rotten flesh. And I may end up running another portal back to here, just to make it, you know, kind of how we did with the create base, just so we don't have to waste XP to a place that we're going to be going often. Back here we have a forge. Thorns 1 diamond chest plate. Some more coal. Sharpness 2 wooden sword. More coal. Oh, and we have Enderman banners here as well. Okay, what's off in... off in this room. It's kind of maze-like, but not just a wild maze like it used to be. You know, in the vanilla one. More of a maze in the sense that it's just a big space that you have to cover. But it all seems to kind of make sense. Oh, here we have like a dormitory with more coal and sticks. Just what I need. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, I like that banner too with the wither. This is really nifty. I have to look and see what mod this is. And no. Oh yeah, you don't actually destroy ground in this pack. I'm trying to keep my my stronghold cleaned up. Back there's the end portal, I assume, anyways. Grab that. We'll go back there here in a minute. And over here is just more of these trapdoor statues. Okay. So what about stone brick wall? Okay. And we got another dormitory. We'll check the dormitory and then we'll check that one chest. Vigilante 3 and Vitality 3. More sticks. Torches. So the loot's not like super crazy, but that doesn't bother me. It's more plentiful, of course, than the default strongholds. And it's a whole lot more interesting to go through. That looks like a trap chest, right? Yeah, it does. Aha! No, you don't. You're not gonna trick me. Okay, nothing really in there. So do we want to go ahead? Let's go ahead to the portal now, I think. It looks like we got a couple rooms over here, and I still want to check out that main hub area. What's back in here? Oh, we got stairs. This place is really cool. Alright. Go ahead and light this up as we go. And we have another floor up here. Oh, man. I wonder where... Okay, this just goes to a statue. Oh, and inside of here we have spawners. They're like little prison cells. I like that a lot. And on this side... Okay... Probably just leave these open that don't have anything bad in them. Just kind of close up the spawner ones. Chains, rotten flesh. Okay. Yeah, you'd need like a real serious backpack to be able to carry everything out of here. Seems like. Do we want to check out this direction? Statue? It may not be anything really. And statue. Okay. Yeah, so this floor doesn't really have anything. It's kind of interesting, the prison being upstairs, because normally I associate prisons with being downstairs, you know, in the basements. Let's go ahead. Does that stop the silverfish spawner from working? Doesn't seem like it. Let's grab this. I don't really want this to get broken. Let's take it to the prison. Can I do that? Okay. We'll just leave that there for now. Until I can make use of it. I know Apotheosis is in the pack. But barely anything from Apotheosis is in the pack. So, like, if we take a look here. you can see we can get the capturing enchant and we can get spawners. So we can change spawner types. And since the spawner feature is there, yeah, that's there. So we could probably pick it up with Silk Touch. So actually, I have Silk Touch. I don't know what I'm thinking. Or actually, let's wait because my inventory's not great. I can come back and get it later. So over here we have, oh, this is so much better. Is there any treasure hidden anywhere down here? No. Like, this is like a place you could want to live in. Like, it's actually a quality stronghold. I love it. Oh, wow. And we have no portal frames filled. Could be a feature of whatever's making the stronghold awesome. Which I actually do like that, knowing that I need to have 12 eyes with me, which actually kind of worked out for us. But yeah, so that's activated, but we're not quite done exploring this yet. So I think this will end up being the episode, probably, is just checking this out. But I do want to check. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. Oh, look down there. Woo! Okay, so what do we got? Looks like I've been through here. Yeah, I've been through that side, but I didn't check this side over here, I don't guess. Okay, this is the edge of that. It's probably going to wrap around in that direction. Let's check out this side first. Oh, we got more stairs headed up. Looks like another prison. We've got junk. I need sticks. Diamond. Any spawners in... Ah! No spawners in this one. Unfortunately, I don't have any sticks to make torches at this point. Oh, we do have a spawner back here. There's our spawner. Okay, let me grab one of these torches. Just toss that down. Boom. This is all we got. Oh, this mod did a quality job, I think, for the strongholds. You know, they're nothing crazy over the top, but they do make for some interesting exploration, I think. I wonder if this is intended, like an unfinished tunnel area, or what? Cockroach. This is our trap chest. Okay. What's that? Cockroach wing fragments. Oh, from Alex's mobs. I actually saw... I looked at this mod a bit back. Because mob mods always interest me. We might hold on to that, actually. Yeah. But it adds a absolute ton of mobs to the game. Which always piques my interest. It's kind of like a bigger versions of Mousy's mobs. Because Mousy's mobs only, of course, adds a handful of mobs. I think Mousy's is better as far as just like quality, but Alex is kind of a good balance of quantity and quality, I think. Like, they're pretty good mobs, the ones that I've seen, and do kind of make for kind of spicing up the environment a bit, like with the cockroach and stuff, so. Alright, so this is the door that I'm assuming leads over. Just leave that open. No, it doesn't lead over, in fact. Interesting. Okay, so we need to hop over to the other side of this. Back whence we came, I do hear Enderman. Which I always felt like Stronghold should have Enderman in them. Like, Enderman spawners and stuff. Because it is kind of the gateway to the end. So, it does make sense. Okay, so is there not a way to get down? Like a proper way? That I'm supposed to go down there? Because I'm not seeing anything. I don't know. Maybe we'll find it if we go on down. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. Ah! Ha ha! Cave centipede! Ah! And we got cave centipede legs from that. What's back? Nothing back in here. And I guess we'll just kind of make our way around counterclockwise here. Ooh. Okay, it's another one of these storage rooms. We've got multi-jump 2 and efficiency 3. Cavalier 3. Okay. So we're basically making, keeping up with torches a little bit from exploring this out. Bane of Arthropods 4, so there is that. Put that stuff away for now. Oh, we got stairs going down, probably into another prison, I'm going to guess. This place is pretty big, gotta say. Alright, let's go down to the prison. I'm guessing it's going to be a prison. It may not be. Maybe not. A lot of saddles down here, and I like that. Efficiency 4 outlaw. There might be something I haven't checked is, yep, there is crates underneath these as well. So probably containing a lot of the same stuff, so I'm not that worried about it. I'm not going to go and like backtrack around, but I just realized I opened that one and didn't check for traps. I didn't even look to see if it was a trap chest, but luckily it wasn't in that case. Yeah, I'm not sure if this actually, if it uses random generation at all, or if this is like just pretty much the same layout that it will always be. Yeah, I feel like these are kind of like unfinished tunnels. Another one of these storage rooms. The storage rooms seem to be different though as far as what they contain. Like on those little plates there, it seems like maybe that's random. Or this is just one big structure that's pre-built and there's no random generation to it. I don't know. But we're actually coming out with like a net gain of torches here. Oh man, this basement's totally different. See, it's not a prison at all. What's in here? Another sarcophagus with a spawner. Just in time to get a mob spawn there. And a bunch of bone related things again. So this would connect back through. We still got a ways to go, seems like. Oops. What all is back over here? A lot of iron doors through that, but nothing at the end. And another armory back here. Okay, anything really cool back here? Like nifty enchanted pieces by chance? We got magic protection 2, unbreaking 3, and reforming. Soulbound indestructible, insight 2, and gourmand. And nothing else. I love all the different banners though. And the fact that if you do come across a stronghold, you could basically set up a base here. Like if you didn't want to build something, you could just live in a stronghold. Ah! Mobs everywhere. Okay. So, back over to here. We have another library. So, we'll just rush the back and shut off that spawner. Real quick. And Air Affinity, Power 2, Beheading 1, Sharpness 3, Stepping, Reforming, Scorching Heat, and Cavalier. Oh, there's a chest here too. Life Leech, Power 2, Bane of Arthropods 4, Reeling 1, Piercing 4, and Soulbound. Any more chests? Any more chests around these parts? It seems like the placement of the chest just slightly different. Instead of having one over here, they stuck one on the shelves over there. Alright, so back over, and we'll see what we got down this tunnel. Looks like we're just about done exploring this stronghold, but this was actually very exciting. You know, just to experience a stronghold and have the surprise of a stronghold that's not just the old vanilla stronghold. I hate the old vanilla stronghold. It seems like there's a big something over there too. Maybe we'll come across it. Looks like another fountain of some sort. Oh. There be stairs here. With a chest at the top. Huh. It's just like a little tower. Actually mighty cool. Alright, we got another structure here. And this way you kind of get to loot things, but they're not really OP things. I mean, nothing that we've really looted out of here is that crazy. In vanilla, it might be a little bit better as far as the loot goes, because you're going to be finding enchants and maybe you can find treasure enchants. In modded, they all just kind of get muddied together, and you have a lot of enchants that do the same things or similar and stuff. So enchanting, not as important to come across like rare enchants, in my opinion, within modded, you know. I wonder if that's maybe another... Could that be another stronghold? Surely not. What is up this tower? Just another chest, ender pearl. Cool. We are literally right next to this. Like, if we don't find it, I'm going to dig through a wall and figure out what that is. If it's another stronghold, we're not going to go through it right now, but that'd be some weird form of luck. Okay. Nope, this just kind of goes back in on itself. Huh. It could be a cave with a really, really round lake that spawned in it. I don't know. Okay, and we got just a couple little paths here off the side. Just poke around, see if they got anything interesting. We got this. It's kind of like a small armory. There's projectile protection 4. True shot 2, power 3. So if you need a bow, pretty good chance you might be able to find a good one pre-Ender Dragon. Like, you know, from the Stronghold. And then be able to take it with you to the Ender Dragon. Though not a lot of arrows. I've noticed that. So let's see what's down here. Possibly not a prison. Oh, cockroach. Trying to make ourselves a bestiary. Yeah! Diamond. What do we got? Ooh. What is this? Okay, that's just leads down to here. Alright, so back up. This is where we came down at. We explored that side. So we'll just kind of poke around in these rooms. See what we got here. I like those statues. They're really cool. Because if you notice, I think they're supposed to be Endermen with the eye there. And kind of like Enderman soldiers and stuff. Like with their shield and sword, and ones with chests and things. So it's kind of cool because it adds kind of like a little, like, I don't know, like mythology to the Enderman. At least that's the way I interpret it. Oh man, there's another one. Okay, well let's check this one first. A lot of these, like, basement. We still don't know what that big room over there is, though. Oh, I think we're about to find out what it is. Lava. Up there. Let me have a quick look through this. Alright, let's see what this room is. It is indeed a fountain with a silverfish spawner. So that's good. Oh, and that basement here leads back up, I think, to the one that we just saw. Okay, I'm just going to leave that spawner down here. Leave me alone. Go, lots of bones. Actually, a lot of bones in that one. That should be good on coal for the rest of this dungeon. So, put the rest of that away. And then, okay, so there's really nothing, I don't guess, within this big room. Just a big room, basically. I love those dragon statues, though, like the Ender Dragon. I really like this this Stronghold. I mean, it's not like we're pulling like super crazy loot out or anything like that, which is fine by me. But I love the fact that it's just that minor change to something in vanilla that was really lackluster, and kind of changes it to something a lot more interesting. I do really, really like that. Yeah, that's it. That's it for this this Stronghold, though. We've actually explored it all. So now we can go up and go through the portal. Of course, I know we're probably getting on in time at this point. And there's no... What's weird is there's no stairs. Either that or I just completely missed them from the top and from the bottom. But no stairs to actually go from the top to the bottom. But yeah, I think we got time for an Ender Dragon fight, and then it'll be about wrapping up point. So we're going to go ahead, mark this as Stronghold, and might end up using the structure to some degree, maybe sprucing it up, making it livable, so we kind of have like this end entrance. I don't know. It depends on how long. Depends on if we run out of other build projects, maybe, or something. But let's go ahead. We're basically just going to be killing the Ender Dragon, so I'm not going to stress over my inventory at the moment. So let's do this. There we go. Okay, I see you. And I think what we're going to do as far as how we're going to get up on top of these is we're just going to do that. Boom. Boom. Energetic expansion. Oh yeah, there's this. Which is kind of like, from what I recall from looking at the mod, it's kind of like the old Ender expansion. To some degree, as far as just adding a lot of content to the end, which of course is a dimension that really, really suffers from a lack of content. In vanilla, I mean, they added the end islands and all that, which is cool, but in my opinion, it's still not enough. Oh, no you don't. I can Mary Poppins all day. Just build this out. Alright. See if we can pop over to this one. See if we can do this without flight. It ain't nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Okay. Now, I don't know if the Ender Dragon's going to be buffed much. I'm not for sure what all Energetic... I think the last time I looked at it, it was kind of a beta thing. I don't know if it's still in beta, and how much has actually been added. But you can see some new blocks here. Mystical Obsidian, Obsidian Activation Rune, Obsidian Rune. Take aim! There we go. Ah. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Yeah. Right there. Just have a bite to eat here. And... yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Okay. I just need to pop him one more time with my bow. Boom. There we go. Alright. Let's see. We got Epic Shader Grab Bag. Dragon Scales from Forbidden and Arcanus. And we have a dead dragon. Come on down here. Perfect. Okay. And let's see. There's our dragon egg. Let's go ahead. Grab that. Woo. Let's take a look real quick at Ender. This is everything that adds. So it looks like it's probably like a biome or two at the moment. Buffalo. Puff bug spawn eggs and buffalo spawn eggs, so a couple of new mobs. Probably nothing too crazy, but I do see some nice building materials that we can maybe make use of, and ballroom balloons, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, and then ender lanterns. I like that though. Taking any kind of end stone. Oh, I like that. And then in booth blocks and stuff, balloon buds. Okay. So it doesn't look like it adds much. It may still be in beta, or it may not be. I seem to remember seeing it in beta and kind of looking, and it seemed like it was going to be like the Ender expansion mod to some degree, like that, but probably a bit different. So, alright, so we got the Ender Dragon down. We cleared the Stronghold. I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode, so we are going to end this one here, but then I'll probably go ahead and start recording the next one. And we're going to go get ourselves some purple blocks and things like that. But probably get set up so we can start upgrading our village to max tier structures. And at that point, we no longer have to upgrade. And at that point, then we can start decorating and kind of finalizing some of the structures, which will be quite exciting. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.